Tom Holland and Zendaya being in a relationship is not something that's new to most of us. If you're a hardcore Zendaya fan, you know that season 2 of Euphoria is out now. The series was of course fire and dope like its first season. However, what caught people's eyes was not the series, but the behind-the-scenes pictures that Sion Foster posted on his Instagram page. Looks like Tom and Z are really glued to each other that they can't stay apart at all. Pictures of Tom on the sets of Euphoria are currently circulating on the internet and on all social media platforms. Are you curious to hear what the cast of Euphoria, especially Alexa Demie, have to say about their relationship? Is she implying that Zendaya and Tom Holland are dating? Stay with us till the end to find out. Hey guys, welcome back to Celebrity Loop. Here we update you with the latest news of some of your favorite celebrities. If you're new to our channel, make sure to show us some love by subscribing and turning on post notifications to get notified every time we post a new video. On that note, let's dive into the tea. After the release of the Spider-Man No Way Home, Zendaya fans rocketed up to the sky. Even though that deep, passionate on-screen kiss was more than enough for any shippers, their not-so-little fandom still wants more. In the movie, MJ doesn't remember Spidey at the end, but in real life, Tom and Zendaya can't stay without each other, and it's only getting more proven day by day. After lots of digging for content to show their love towards the stars as a couple, Euphoria fans have found just the right thing. After season 2 of the epic series, Euphoria premiered on HBO, Sion Foster posted a slideshow of behind-the-scenes pics from the sets. If you didn't know yet, Euphoria is Zendaya's hit series which tells us the tale of a young teenage girl named Rue who gets into issues involving drugs, love, social media, and even money. Ever since the first season aired, fans absolutely loved it and keenly waited for the next one, and turns out, the second series is equally good too. However, when Sion Foster posted the pictures, the comments were not really focused on the review of the show. Is that Tom Holland? A fan asked in the comments. Yet another one wrote, Tom wasn't lying that he visited the set a lot, can't wait to see the magic of season 2. How cute Tom looks over Zendaya's shoulder, a third added. However, it was not just Instagram fans who noticed this. Fans on Twitter also talked about this when a user posted the very same picture zoomed into Tom and Zendaya with the caption, Zendaya and Tom on the set of Euphoria, screaming. Now you might be wondering, wait, what? Yep, you guessed it folks, among the pictures in the slideshow there was one involving the cast of Euphoria. However, behind Zendaya stood a familiar face and the eagle-eyed fans were super quick to note that and shouted in the comments, OMG Tom. Though it's only the silhouette of a man peeking behind Zendaya, fans are sure that it's her Spider-Man co-star, Tom Holland. Though there is no confirmation if it's Tom, he did mention in his interview with IMDb back in December that he visited the sets of Euphoria at least 30 times. Yep, that is a lot. Though it's a lot, fans admire Tom for supporting his girlfriend by being on the sets. He also spoke on how he and his girlfriend and co-star Zendaya had been trying to get a role for him in the HBO series. Speaking about this, Zendaya talked about how they could have done a cameo with him and said in the IMDb conversation, we should have tried to like Easter egg, put you in there. Tom replied saying, I want to be in Euphoria. Well, though that hasn't happened yet, Tom visiting the sets is pretty much confirmed from the interview. And who knows, maybe that man standing behind Zendaya is Tom Holland after all. Even though they don't have a series together, they do have a movie series. Tom and Zendaya first met each other on the sets of the Spider-Man Homecoming movie, where they played Spider-Man and his love interest MJ. Their on-screen chemistry was spot on that fans couldn't help but ship the duo. In 2017, the two started dating after sources from People claimed that they were together. The source said they started seeing each other while they were filming Spider-Man. They've been super careful to keep it private and out of the public eye, but they've gone on vacations with each other and try and spend as much time as possible with one another. Soon after so many incidents, from interviews in which they talk about each other to cute Instagram posts, fans were convinced that the two were dating. A fan even addressed this on Twitter and wrote, Tom Holland constantly hyping up and posting Zendaya on his Instagram is honestly the cutest thing ever. Haha, true that. Did you know they even share rings? Well, I didn't know either. But a fan from Twitter was really smart enough to find that out. She wrote, the similarities. Z wearing Tom's ring is everything. Heartsuit, #Tomdaya. With a picture of both having the same ring. How cute. However, the major breakthrough in their relationship happened when the two were caught kissing at a red light in Los Angeles in July 2021. Thanks to the paparazzi, the two had to make their relationship official. Twitterati's were so happy too and tweeted things like, "Finally, Tom Holland and Zendaya are officially together." Damn, it's almost as if you can feel the excitement of the fans via the tweet. Tom and Zendaya do have quite a strong fan base. Soon after the kissing pictures went viral, the two did make it official, except only on Instagram. On Zendaya's birthday, Tom posted a cute picture of him hugging her on his Instagram with the caption, "My MJ, have the happiest of birthdays. Give me a call when you're up, XXX." To this, our talented, gorgeous actress wrote, "Calling now," with a heart emoji. Zendaya too showed her love towards her boyfriend on his birthday with the caption, "My Spider-Man, I'm so proud of you. Some things never change, and good thing." Aw, that's adorable, though they didn't like to announce it publicly in their stories that they're dating. These two posts themselves were way more than necessary to convince the fans about their relationship. Now the question comes, why haven't they officially announced it? Well, Tom did address that. He said one of the downsides of our fame is that privacy isn't really in our control anymore. And a moment that you think is between two people that love each other very much is now a moment that is shared with the entire world. And it's very true, even though we want to see them as a couple, we do have to think about their privacy. They probably can't even go for a date outside without having the thought of getting caught by paparazzi. That's kinda sad, not gonna lie. He then continues and says, "I've always been really adamant to keep my private life private because I share so much of my life with the world anyway. We sort of felt robbed of our privacy. I don't think it's about not being ready, it's just that we didn't want to talk about it. Well, I guess we'll just let them take their time and respect their privacy." He finally concludes and says, I respect her way too much. This isn't my story, it's our story, and we'll talk about what it is when we're ready to talk about it together." Aw, it's so cute how he said our story. That is nice of him, and it's true, and as fans, I think we should limit our boundaries. However, it was not just Tom who felt the same. Zendaya too spoke about it and said about how she felt. It was quite strange and weird and confusing and invasive. She then continued and said, "The equal sentiment we both share is just that when you really love and care about somebody, some moments are things you wish were your own. I think loving someone is a sacred thing and a special thing and something that you want to deal with and go through and experience and enjoy amongst the two people that love each other. That really is understandable." Zendaya also talked about how she is there for him and vice versa. She said sometimes you just have to be a person to vent to, someone to just be there and listen. I was lucky enough where my life didn't change overnight. I started when I was young, so it was kind of like a slow progression. I kind of got to learn it as I went and figure it out, and get my footing a little bit, whereas for him, it was so much all at once. As she said, she was someone who got to experience the whole fame thing from the start. Meanwhile, Tom was a self-made person. She then added, "I have an extreme amount of empathy for that, so anything that I learned or have learned or continue to learn, I share with him. And anything he learns, he shares with me. They're the best for each other." Keeping that all aside, fans wish the best for the two of them and are hoping for them to get engaged or married soon. Oh, that reminds me of something, you guys. There was this one tweet that said, "I had a dream Tom Holland and Zendaya got engaged, but that's literally all I remember from the dream." Whoever that fan is, I am jealous that they got to see the Tom Holland's engagement with the Zendaya. At this point, everyone is waiting for their engagement, I guess. Well, even if their relationship is not confirmed by the two officially, it's kinda obvious that Tomdaya is real. I mean, come on, do we even need an official confirmation? What do you guys think? Also, which is your favorite Tomdaya moment? Let us know in the comments below. And with that, we have come to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, you know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified about your favorite celebrities. We'll meet y'all yet again in another new video. Until then, bye fellas.